Also watch the live stream on YouTube and Facebook. The Electable Ideas. Your turn to vote on ideas. 95.1 Nigeria Info. Abuja. Let's talk.
All right, welcome back, and it's 11:05 Nigerian time. It's Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja. It's your Let's Talk station. It's January 18, 2023, and it's a Wednesday. And you're welcome to Electable Ideas. We talk about your electable ideas for 2023 as we build up to the general elections. And of course, you can join me right now via YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Go to YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja, and of course, you can be part of the show. And on Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja also. Drop a comment on YouTube for me. Make sure you subscribe, and you can chat with me via YouTube too. Very, very important this morning as we look at this very important conversation that we'll be having together this morning. Yeah? And of course, electable ideas. Let's look at scorecard, political scorecard. Yeah, political scorecard for political office holder and holders this morning. That forms our conversation this morning. Let's talk about scorecard for political office holders. I think it is very important that citizens know what parameters are used to set this scorecard. And of course, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, the Minister for Information and Culture, also pushing that in seriously for Mr. President sometime in December 5th, 2022. Alhaji Lai Mohammed says, regardless of the insinuation and misinformation aimed at downplaying the achievement of the federal government, records and evidence of credible performance of President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration are available. The minister who also pushed this in at a ministerial briefing of the president's scorecard. I mean, he had highlighted some of the areas that this scorecard has captured. Number one, he looked at the social investment program, road rehabilitation, looked at security. And let's dive into the security part as they also give the president a thumbs up on that part. It says in the area of security, the minister said before the administration came to office, all 5 local government areas in Adamawa are not senatorial district were effectively under the control of Boko Haram terror. All state institutions, local government administration, the police, the judiciary, schools, hospitals, and markets have been sacked. Traditional rulers, including the emirs, chiefs, had been displaced with the palaces taken over by terrorists at their headquarters. In the central senatorial district zone, local governments were effectively under the control of Boko Haram. But today, not an inch of this local government in Adamawa, also citing the home state of the former vice president, is under the control of terrorists. All institutions of the state have relocated back and are operational. All emirs and chiefs have returned back to their palaces. Schools and markets have opened. Please note, gentlemen, that throughout this period, a lot of people were not able to go back to their hometown. But, I mean, this has come to an end as chief and emir. Schools and markets, hospitals have been reopened, giving the president a big thumbs up as it comes to security, citing Adama as a case study there. But let's look together. I'm just to have a conversation with me and yourself. What are your electable ideas when it comes to scorecard of political office holders? What are the parameters should be set as those scorecards? Should it be coming from the point of citizens or from the point of government appointed persons? You know, what are your takes on this? You can find me via YouTube this morning, via Twitter, Facebook, whatever works for you works for me this morning. I want to know, what are the parameters to use in giving this scorecard to political office holders? And that's from our conversation at this time. Abuja, join me right now. Let's talk about that. That's our conversation this morning. You can join me via YouTube. I will see all your comments. And, of course, you get the chance to see me live in studio for those of you who want to also see me live in the studio. So, yeah, you get a chance to be a part of it. So what are your electable ideas about the scorecard, the parameter used in measuring people office holder? That's number one. And number two, should federal government create like websites where citizens can impute their scorecard for a particular office. For example, you say for Mr. President, this is the score for Mr. President, highlighting security, highlighting social investment, highlighting education, highlighting infrastructure, and citizens can key in their scorecard, which is also visible to everybody. The person holding the office as Mr. President and every other person. What are your take this morning? Join me right now on YouTube. Right now, go to YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Go to YouTube now, subscribe, and drop your comment for me there. Right. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Yes.
Abubakar from Gwagwalada.
Abubakar from Gwagwalada, you're welcome to the show. Let's talk.
Thank you. Government cannot score itself. The assessment should come from the citizen.
Okay.
How government policies, program, law, and division affect well-being of the citizenry. Are they better off from the beginning of the tenure of this administration? What is the status of standard of living of people? What is the purchasing power of Naira? What is the rate and of the skyrocketing prices of goods and services? What has government done to alleviate poverty, to succor? Do most of the government policies alleviate poverty or impoverish people? It is people that will give credit or otherwise to the government policy. And most of these...
Oh, sorry about that. I could lost Abubakar there. But let's go back here. I see a call coming via WhatsApp this morning. Hello, good morning to you. Okay. Call me right back. I couldn't hear you. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning. From Karimu.
All right, you're welcome. Talk to me.
Taking it from where my brother Abubakar from Gwagwalada State. I think the electable ideas for me, there should be a kind of institutionalized parameters.
Okay.
Whoever that is going to vie for a particular political office, that if you don't merit it, then there's coming over. For example, like the issue of asset declaration. And there's also to be something that should be enshrined, such like no foreign medical tourism. So whoever that is going to occupy a certain political offices. So that, and also if you don't have a belief in the country whom you are trying to lead, you don't have business as contesting any political office. Like some of these are politicians, some of them do have foreign investment, and some of them don't believe in this country. Yeah, I see some of them, even the businesses they transact sometimes, they don't do in Nigerian currency. So this should be some of the things that should be enshrined, that whoever that is coming over, you know that you are going to believe in this country, then you want to aspire to live.
Okay.
If you have business is outside, so no, you shouldn't have any business coming over here to say you want to aspire to political office.
All right, thank you.
Whatever you don't, I need to figure out with on this country who you are trying to govern. Thank you.
All right, let's leave it at that with you. You can call me up on 0700 951 0000. WhatsApp is 00 309 call me up right now. Let's see here your electable ideas as it concerns scorecard for political office holders. What are your electable ideas for political office holders this morning? Call me up. Let's hear from you. And take a look at YouTube this morning. I see a lot of you who are watching right now, but yet to see your comments. So you can drop your comment, drop a comment for me via YouTube. Let's chat on YouTube right about now at Nigeria Info Abuja. Search for that on your YouTube page and do subscribe so that you can know when we are going live. All right, let's see here on WhatsApp. Do I see any call waiting? All right, none that I see for now. Okay, just a particular missed call from someone. Okay, this is not for us, so we'll leave that out. This is not for us. All right, drop me a message on Twitter. Let's check on Twitter, see if our Twitter community are also speaking about the scorecard this morning. Let's check. Let's go to Twitter. Anybody here on Twitter speaking as it concerns the scorecard? Okay. This person is actually responding from the conversation on the other hour. So let's go back to the phone line 0700 951 0000. What are your takes on the scorecard? What are your electable ideas for political scorecard? Do you also subscribe to the federal government have a portal where we can all impute our scorecard and the person in that office can see them? Abubakar from Gogolada said this should be coming from the citizens, not from the government to the citizen. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes, good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. My name is Shehu.
Shehu, you're welcome. Talk to me.
Thank you. I'm from Nakama.
All right. Let's talk, Shehu.
Okay. I'm concerning about coming election.
We're talking about scorecard.
Okay.
Yeah, so call me back. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning.
Thank you. Please coming back.
Adewumi, you're welcome. Let's talk.
I agree 100% with Mr. Abubakar. This is our leader in here. They like to celebrate themselves. Even themselves, they know that they are not. Let me ask you now, LFP, my dear brother, what is the essence of telling us that they spend $1 billion for fighting insecurity? President was saying yesterday. Did you hear what happened in Uganda? The city president, Museveni, went to the oil company of his own country. Why this is not working? They say they lack funds.
So Adewumi Daniel, what's your take on the political office holder scorecard? I mean, I haven't said about what the president said when he went to pick up that out in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, no, I'm not even to that side. I'm talking about party. You hear from Femi Ogalba say president has spent $1 billion.
All right, let's leave it at with you. Let's focus more on the scorecard this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Morning, Israel.
Israel, you're welcome. Let's talk. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Okay, better.
All right.
Okay, speaking of scorecard, just got me thinking, why do you say for this country, as a citizen, you go apply a job, and then they ask you minimum qualification, SC. I'm trying to be moderate. Some, they'll tell you probably 5 years experience. You wonder who can actually get such experience, and they say not more than 21 years old or no more than 25 years of age. So, answering your question straight, it's number one, there should be for offices, especially from the presidency down. Number one, we should have age limits. Age brackets. Let me not use word limits.
Okay.
A president, due to or political office holders, due to the tasking nature of the job, if they really are going there to work, they should be a particular age limit that would enable them carry out their function.
Okay.
Properly. And having that age limit, then also they should have the declare assets. Declare assets before you enter that place. Don't come and tell us it was car. No, you should have a minimum level of education. I can't see how senators, you say you have SSC, the minimum required for to be a legislative member.
Okay.
How does it happen?
All right, thank you. Let's leave it at that with you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm James Energy calling for you.
All right, James Energy from Could Talk to Me. We're talking about scorecard for political office holders.
Okay, that's before scorecards.
Yes.
For political office holders. It just has said maybe a student, someone goes to school and he has the right to be shown to mark his sheet. If you go to school and happen to write exam or write test, it's not your teacher that will mark it for you. They are there. The political office holders are there. If they are, the citizens are the ones to ascertain whether they are performed or not. If you want to know how whether a particular government is really performed or not, if you go around the street and you ask the ordinary citizens, how do you see this government or not? If the ordinary citizen can tell you, oh, thank God, in this we don't have pipeline water before, but this government came on board, we have it now. We don't have light before, we have it now. We don't have road before, we have it now. The then you know that person is actually performing. So the aspect to know the performance of any government does not lie in terms of the government. They are just saying that they are the one that they are the students and they are the one marking their papers. You understand? So it's just that therefore it seems that they are not all enemies. The time will come and all these things will come to an end.
All right, thank you. Okay, hello. Good morning, team.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, I'm Uche calling from State Market.
All right, Uche, you're welcome. Let's talk.
Yeah, about the their scorecard. I think, let me first of all, about their academics. I think a political office holder has BFC, again. And I would also like Media House to extend this debate also to the legislator.
Okay.
So that we don't have loads of people that will go there to go and we need people who can defend us. They should extend it even to the State House of Assembly. They should have time to come and speak to Nigerians and tell us why you want to, send you to the National Assembly or to State House of Assembly.
Okay.
You understand? Not because we have many of them who are not talking, who are just there, collecting allowance, doing nothing. I think I will be happy if the Media House will extend this date to the State House and National, House of Assembly. Then have a good day.
All right, thank you, Uche. Let's go back to YouTube where the Fly Man is here with a comment. Says, good morning, the billionaire. In my opinion, there should be different card for citizens and government officials so that the difference in our point of view will become painfully obvious. Those are the words of the Flying Dutchman on YouTube. Thank you for your comment. Let's do Twitter. Do we have anybody from our Twitter community saying something as it concerns? Let's quickly check on Twitter. While we also wait for that comment, let's go on WhatsApp and see. All right, here on WhatsApp, yes, to get some of your comments here on WhatsApp. So we head back to Twitter. Let's see, who do we have here? And Godwin Emmanuel on Twitter says, good morning, billionaire. I think it's the citizens that are to score them, not scoring themselves. And of course, again, at Planner for All, Sumbo Baus on Twitter says security, economy, education, health, infrastructure, and transportation, and puts a big laughing emoji. I don't know what he means by that, but those are his words via Twitter this morning. And we head back to YouTube and see if you're here, which is on YouTube. All right, none that I see in sight. We've got less than 1 minute to check out of the electable ideas this morning. Let's see if we take one more call, just one more call. You can stay. If you can do it in 60 seconds, yeah? If you got it in 60 seconds, can you? If you can't, call me up on 0700 951 0000. But if you can't, maybe leave me a chat via WhatsApp or YouTube this morning. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube page, Nigeria Info Abuja, and of course, Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Abuja, Twitter, Nigeria Info ABJ. Whatever works for you, it works for us. But I want you to subscribe on YouTube so that when we go live, you know that we're live. Isn't that nice, easy, and fun to do? It's completely fun to do. I must really appreciate all of you for staying with me on this conversation on the edible ideas for Wednesday, 18th January 2023. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. We'll run for a quick commercial break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Trust me, I can do it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around national politics every day, in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and think it differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
Hello. My name is Kimberly Nwachukwu. I'm the host of Hard Facts. I bring you the biggest stories driving conversation every weekday here on 95.1 Nigeria Info Hard Facts Show. I love to get your opinion and conjectures, but the facts you cannot dispute here on Hard Facts. Join me and let's talk.
Oh, if I say be simple, it better.